Hello students, welcome to Indra coaching classes. In this video we will discuss one question of social science for CBSE students and it is one history question. Describe the participation of the poor and the rich peasants of the communities in civil disobedience movement. You know, civil disobedience movement started in 1930 and M.K. Gandhi led this movement. The objective behind this movement was to achieve complete independence and to break the salt law. Therefore, M.K. Gandhi started this movement in 1930 with famous Dandi March. But now in this question we are to discuss how did the poor peasants and the rich peasants react to this movement. Then first of all, who were the poor peasants? The Jats of UP and the Patidars of Gujrats were very rich peasants. They were landlords. They sold their agricultural produce in international market. But in those days, when civil disobedience was to start, there was depression in international trade. The demand of the agricultural produce of the rich peasants in the international market came down, fell down. This international depression, trade depression, hit the income of the rich peasants. They expected that the government should reduce the land revenue, but the government was not willing to do that. So when M.K. Gandhi called for the civil disobedience movement, these rich peasants, the Jats of UP and Patidars of Gujrats participated in the movement in a large number. They were very active. They thought that after the attainment of complete independence, they would be able to sell their goods freely in the international market. There will be no any type of restriction on their activities. But what about the poor peasants? The poor peasants were doing agricultural activities in the land rented from the Jamindars, and they also suffered from the international depression in international trade. They wanted the landlords that they should reduce, they should remit the unpaid rent, the rent they had not paid to them. But the Jamindars were not in a position to do that. Therefore, these poor peasants were indifferent to the civil disobedience movement. So far as Indian National Congress is concerned, the Indian National Congress did not, were afraid of, involving the poor peasants into the revolt, because if the poor peasants were involved, the rich peasants would go away from because they had conflicting interest. The poor peasant, the interest of the poor peasants and the interest of the rich peasants were conflicting. Therefore, the poor peasants participated in some movements led by the Socialist Party and Communist Party. This way, this is the participation of the rich peasants and you see poor peasants in the civil disobedience movement. आशा करते हैं ये आपको अच्छा लगेगा और इसको याद कीजिए, पढ़िए। सीबीएस के लिए, सीबीएसई बोर्ड के लिए ये खास करके वीडियो बना रहे। थैंक यू।